haven't a clue what this is. I love it now. I've got an editing suite. It means being able to show you me unboxing, me unopening my stuff, my updates. That is the number one thing I miss the most when YouTube took their editing suite away. Not being able to do this part of the update, which I was so used to do. Still, it's a different matter when you actually open it. Open it to your very eyes. Then actually this actual process of ripping a seal on a closed envelope and taking it out to reveal it to your very own eyes, the item which you weeks prior clicked on online to, it's totally different. Having it, it's the fact that you've finally got it, you know. And after waiting for it for possibly a week, 2 weeks, and actually, alright, on the stranger train. Yeah. I'll try and avoid spoilers. It's going to be impossible, isn't it? Absolutely impossible to avoid them. It's going to be, isn't it? So I'll just keep my mouth shut. Best ad. Dun dun dun. All I can say is it's dead good. Right, there's the opposite. It's what you get on the opposite side of the disc when you open the door. Boys and girls. Are we going to zoom in on? No, we're not going to. That's the best we're going to get it. Best we're going to get it, I'm afraid. There you go. As a whole. That was a great scene, that, wasn't it? That is a still from a scene, isn't it? A scene stealing scene. I don't know how the hell that just sounded. A stealing scene, isn't it? A scene stealing moment. There you go. Right. Let's see what you get. You don't get much at all. It's just like with the Warcraft inlay booklet thing for the vinyl OST set for that. You just got like a four-sided, like this, like a folded piece of paper with something on each side. Not even a staple for a hinge. It's exactly the same as this. What you get with this. It's not even worthy of a staple. Right, that's the outside. There you go, okay. There's not even worthy of an inner page. Right. It's just what one would expect to get in a Blu-ray box set comprising of, say, 6 Blu-rays. Perhaps you might get an inner, what are these called? They're not even booklets, are they? They're not even booklets, are they? They don't have a it's called staples, aren't they? But binded by a staple on the inside, if there's sufficient pages. Called staples, aren't they? If they don't, they're not. You get these often in like 6-disc Blu-ray disc sets. You'll often get these. It's weird. The pool scene there, depicted there on the right-hand side, middle right-hand side. That looks like it's shot in daylight, but it's clearly not, is it? No, it's because it's all lit up, isn't it? The pool's all lit up, isn't it? With the day glow lighting. That's why that still looks like it's from a daylight scene. That's right. That's right. There you go. They're the tunes on the left-hand side. They're the non-original songs you get on the OST. They've mixed the score along with the OST. They've combined both an OST and a score into the one with this movie. A lot of movies, they have two separate soundtracks for. They divide them into two. One's an orchestration and the other's where it comprises non-original songs. This is how this item was listed as the movie's OST. Very Saraband. There, and the picture on the left there of Christina. That can be, quite honestly, a still from any scene, apart from when they were sat outside, when they were at the diner and they went outside to share a cigarette on the boot of the car. That still could be that could be from any scene, couldn't it? She doesn't tend to have much range in her face as an actress, thinking about it, does she? The girl there on the left, the girl from Mad Men, made famous for being in Mad Men. Well, that's how I see it. Even though she's quite a nice actress, she's quite an emotive actress, she doesn't really, when you look at that still, it makes you think of an actress who doesn't have much range, emotional range. Anyway, that's just me waffling. But to be honest with you, that still could be from any scene, couldn't it? Other than the one I just mentioned, where they're outside in the dark having a cigarette. That really could be from any scene, couldn't it? Okay. There's that image, that still is from when they've just discovered the elderly couple near the beginning of the movie, isn't it? That's in the third way mark, isn't it? That's still taken from. I won't say any more than that because I don't want to spoil it. That's a nice little still, isn't it? The little lens flare there, round in the middle. It's a nice little still, isn't it? Again, there. That's how it's framed. That's how its graphic design is on the page. That's how it's been exhibited. There's the bottom of Christina. There, that's how she's been depicted, the artwork. So we have that side there, and the left. I don't want to say where that one is on the left is from, because I just don't want to say because it's spoiler territory. On the right, it's great, isn't it? Again, I can't say where that top right, where that picture is from, the middle of the picture is from, because it's spoiler territory. That one I've already discussed. That is right at the beginning again, just prior to them discovering the elderly couple there. That one, isn't it? It is a really good movie. I think it's a really good movie. If you haven't watched the first one, I think these movies, they're not as good if you've seen them. Are they? They're not as good the second time round, are they? But on first, they're very good when it comes to first viewing. They're great roller coaster type movies, aren't they? Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Now, anyway, I thought I would dig out something to show you. I've only got one of these tunes here. I've only got one of them in the 7-inch form when it was released. Even though I remember all of them, those non-original tunes there for the OST, I remember them all. But the only one I have in my collection is this one, the Kim Wilde one, Cambodia. The second tune on the soundtrack, Cambodia one. I only have this on a 7-inch. Oh no, I have the Kids in America one as well, but I think everyone's got that. This has been a lot hard to find. Why I didn't bring that one out with me, I don't know. I'll go and get it in a minute. Cambodia. Why I didn't bring that one out as well. I take it for granted. I take it for granted because she's most well known for the Kids in America tune. Why I didn't bring that out? Isn't that weird the way we take things for granted? This is the Cambodia 7-inch release for that song Cambodia, which is featured heavily in the movie. To me, it's a highlight. It's the movie. It's the highlight in the movie, tune-wise. That's its 7-inch release form in the UK. That's its UK release on the label Rach. There, Rach. Photography by Jared Mankiewicz. I found this. I thought I'd bring out. I've got a few minutes left. Found this compilation with 2 photographers. They released a compilation book in the early 90s. These 2 dudes released this little book compiling some of their most famous images they took over the years. Harry and Jared's most famous images they took over the years. And lo and behold, again, it's the same artiste as the vinyl. I only had, sorry Bonnie Tyler, sorry Air Supply. I went through every single page to try and find Air Supply First Blind because I knew Bonnie Tyler wasn't in here. Toya, look at her, Toya there, Toya Wilcox there, Toya Wilcox. Bear with me, I've got a few minutes left. A few minutes before this runs out. Elton John, his new movie. Just seen the trailer for his new movie. Elton John, eh? Yeah, and he did lose his hair. The hair he's wearing now, it is a wig, a stitched-in wig. Oh, I can't believe I'm not going to be able to find this. There. This is that is on the back of that record here. See, there it is. It's pictured on the 7-inch there. Single there. There it is there. In colour. There. There you go. Yeah. Sorry, I'm doing this in widescreen. Go. Now it's out of focus. That's the furthest out I can get it before it loses its focus. Sorry. There's a right up there. The photographer wrote a little note there. See there? If you got it. There you go. Okay. You can pause this, can't you? Okay. Got that. This is a little note there. Yeah. And just for the there's the mentioned Rolling Stones, just for the record. There you go. All credit to you, Matt, from Wrath for Life. All credit to you for giving Dolph the benefit of the doubt throughout his career in your career time review of all his movies. All power to you there, fellow. I'm enjoying your movies, and I'm thinking now that you must be near the end of your series, and you're up to Shark Lake. Just been watching your Shark Lake rant,
wonderful stuff. But what got me thinking was, why couldn't Dolph have gone up for parts like the father in this movie, played by the character actor Martin Henderson? Why couldn't Dolph have gone up for roles such as the role of the father in this movie and the like over the last 10-15 years? Why couldn't he have done that? Why couldn't he have done that? Over the last 15 years there must have been plenty of those type of roles akin to the father role in this movie. He certainly has stayed out of the press, stayed out of all controversy in his life, just like Martin Henderson, who got the father role in this. Martin, just exactly like a la Martin Henderson's career. He has absolutely zero controversy on his press CV, on his career CV. He's never been in the news for anything. He's not been caught taking drugs or soliciting with prostitutes, or he's not had any public divorce separations or any kind of misdemeanors in the headlines. He's not suffered any misdemeanors, been accused of anything, like he's not been falsely accused of anything over the years. You know, he's not had his name dragged through the courts over anything really controversial over his whole career, akin to Dolph Lundgren, exactly the same as Dolph Lundgren, a solid reputation. So why couldn't Dolph Lundgren? It's just got me thinking now, watching your rant on Shark Lake. Martin Henderson's been able to do it, pull off several character roles of the last 10-15 years. I mean, why hasn't Dolph gone down that road, playing roles akin to the father role in this movie, akin to that type of role, the character role? Why? I wonder why he's not, and I wonder why he has done what he's done, just direct to DVD. Fair. It's really puzzling, really baffling as to perhaps why he hasn't, and why he has done what he has done. It's really baffling. Anyway, I thought I'd just mention that before I continued with my myself. I'm just entering the miscellaneous section now. Okay, just thought I'd put that there in my video there in response to your Dolph Lundgren review series there, Matt. Okay, I'll leave your channel details in the description below. Okay, over and out.